Happy Homebrew Wednesday. Second Wednesday in January. Got 2 Homebrew Wednesdays ready to go. I don't know what's going on with me. But poured myself a glass of my Black Magic Saison. I'm still tasting pretty good. Anyway, not going to be too long with pleasantries, but what I've done this week is actually I finished up this actually last week. I did my second batch with the Robobrew, and I did a video walking through the different parts of using that setup. I'll put it together here. It's a little longer than I thought it was going to be, so anyway, I'm going to make this, like I said, try to make this short. But I made a spin on Dropkick Nate. I'm calling it Dropkick Vic to Space because I'm using Vic Secret hops, and Comet are the 2 different hop varieties I'm using for the main ones in it. I'm still using El Dorado for bittering to keep it with the Dropkick Nate recipe from Under the Table Brewing. Thank you again for sharing that, Nate. But brew day went really well. Really liking this Robobrew. Actually, the efficiency was through the roof. I got it almost 85% according to Beersmith. Little lower volume than I expected going into the fermenter, but I don't know, I might have messed up that little bit somewhere. But anyway, still got about 5 gallons in the fermenter. I was hoping to get 5 1/4, 5 1/2. I guess I had a little more loss doing the chilling and everything than I thought I was going to, but anyway, still love the smell of those hops. Can't wait to taste that beer. But put the dry hops in tomorrow, and then this time next week should be kegging it up. So anyway, get right to the brew footage. Hope everyone is having a great day, and cheers. All right, the Robobrew is set up. We've got water in, right around 5 gallons. When we come down here, we're set on automatic. Step 1, been a minute of it so far. It's basically, I set the temperature to 39 degrees because I don't want the elements to kick on yet until I want it to. So in 5 1/2 hours, the elements, it will then go to, let me pause this, it'll go to step 2, which will take it up to 161 degrees and hold that for 3 hours. Got the elements turned on over here, both the 1000 and the 500, ready to go. But again, now let me switch it back to step 1 and then hit play, and it will start the timer all over again. But hey, it's all good. So it's ready. Got some buckets ready, got a sanitizer, got a bucket I need to be able to sanitize in the morning, extra water for the sparge. We're ready to go. All right, got down here. Everything's heated up. We're up to 161 perfectly. So need to pause this and switch it over to manual. And temperature, I want back down to the 161. Or actually, I'll keep it at 161 for right now. All right, about to start doing in. Got my mash pipe up all the way. Ran into trouble having that too low last time. Got the cap on it too so it doesn't go down in there. I've paused the Robobrew so it's not going to start heating back up when it starts losing temperature. Gonna start getting my grains in there. Be back. All right, got the pump going to help recirculating the water, getting it all mashed in, trying to make sure there's no dough balls. Keep working on that, just got a little bit more grain to put in. Be back. Okay, got all the grains in, the water's in. I don't have the pump running right now. Read several things about letting it sit for about 10 minutes and then start the pump up. So that's what I'm gonna do. I've changed the temperature back down to, I don't know if you can see it or not, to 152. It's a little bit warm right now. Should be come down and go stir it up a little bit more. Okay, almost ready to crank the pump back up. Water started filtering down pretty well. Gotta make sure, turn this on, slow down the flow. Also getting my hops ready. I'm gonna actually bitter with a little bit of El Dorado because it's higher alpha acid than what I was originally gonna put in. I'm gonna double check how much in Beersmith in a second. Then the Comet and the Vic Secret, as much as I want to keep calling it Victoria's Secret, but Vic Secret hops. So get those ready just to have them. I did move the Robobrew down to the floor, had it up on this table, but adding in the grains and adding in all the, or pulling the malt pipe out and stuff later was going to be too much, and I didn't want to have to move it by myself after. Anyway, bye. All right, pump's on. Got the flow relatively slow. Might slow it down a little bit more. I'm going to watch it for a minute. But I'm not putting the top screen in. Going to see how high this thing comes up. I do have the thing on top of it, so should prevent the grains from going down in there hopefully. So watch, make sure it doesn't get too high. Dropped a little bit. So I'm gonna kick back on. Things flowing pretty good up here. Did learn to keep that mash pipe up higher to make sure nothing went down in it and it didn't get too high, that the recirculation put the water level up too high. So it seems to be going a little smoother today. Keep your fingers crossed. Large water is heating up. This and the lack of a built-in sight glass in the Robobrew are the only truly annoying things with this so far. We'll get figured out. Speed on the recirculation seems to be really good. You can tell the grain bed is pretty much set and everything is really clear on top. So anyhow, about halfway through the mash. It's all measured out and ready. 4/10 an ounce of El Dorado for boil, or when the boil starts. Ounce of Comet and Vic Secret for 5 minutes. Ounce of Comet and Vic Secret for flame out. Man, it smells good. Definitely had to keep the El Dorado in there to keep it with its roots of Dropkick Nate. A little less than half an ounce, because half an ounce with alpha acids and the rest of them put it over 101 for IBUs. This should end up around 35 or 38. So anyway. Okay, time to do the mash out step. So I'm going to pause this, take the temperature up to 168, make sure both elements are on, and crank it back up. Start the 10-minute mash out process, then I'll start sparging. Sparge water's ready, just a little above 170. It's 172. Let it cool off a little bit. I'm still in the mash out step, so it should be right at 168 when you start using it. All right, pull the malt pipe up. And it's starting to drain out. Few shadows. It's starting to drain out. Let it go. Get the sparge water outside. Start bringing it in just a second. Add it in some of the water and start the sparging. Put the top plate in on top of the grains to help diffuse it. So then just bore a hole in it when I poured it in. Strain it down in. I checked the host or the volume initially before I started sparging. It's just under 4 gallons, so trying to get it up to about 6.5, I think is what it said. Then we'll start the boil. All right, sparge is finishing. We're getting close to the volume. On ahead and put it up to set it to go to a boil. Got both elements on. And let it get a head start on it. Of course, going to watch it, make sure it doesn't get close to the boil. This thing's still on top. So pull it off. We get close to the boil volume. Ready to drop some hops. All right, 6.5 gallons in. Actually went over a little bit, pulled a little bit out. Get down the right volume. Pulled it off the top to not get the really good wort at the bottom. So anyway, stir it up, check the gravity sample. Right at 14 ricks. All right, it just came up to a boil. Got through the hot break. Dropping in the El Dorado. Start the timer. A good use of the clip on the side to help hold the edge of the hop spider up. It was going down just below the level of the, I guess, the top of the wort. And that's going to keep it up and hold it in place so the hops don't jump out over the top. Just did flame out, got last hop addition in, got the elements off. About to start to chill down. Got it out here, chilling. Pull off the drain. Got the pump going to help speed the process along. Been going for like 2 minutes and already done to 154. Liking this. Dropping like it's hot. Or getting cool. Holy smokes. Get down to 69 degrees in just over 15 minutes. Gonna go ahead and stop it there. Get it into the fermenting bucket and wrap it up. Transferring into the fermenter now. Using the pump. Just gonna get up to about 5.5 gallons in here. Pitch the yeast. Should be good to go. Cheers. That looks got about just over 15, maybe closer to 16. So, good job.